shit on us. Like, no, we don't.
We're guards now.
Alright, so
What?
I'm recording again, so I mean, if you guys want to have this conversation, please, by all means, please do it in character, though, because it's hilarious.
Alright, so I go up to the guard
Rocks.
captain, seeing I had a bounty, and I go pick up the poster, look at it. Is it a nice picture, at least? Or is it just kind of like,
It's an etching. I mean, like, you know, it's a decent etching, but, you know, it's not like they have, like, magical photo boxes that steal your soul a little at a time.
How much is the bounty worth?
No, let's check. We'll say you're not that cool, so 280 gold.
Not enough for me. That's I would be like $1 million bounty before I actually turned myself in.
Look at friggin' Vash the Stampede over here.
Yeah, that's exactly. I was about to say $6 million double dollars, and I was like, oh.
You smuggle in refugees. Like, you're not
God with guns
You
coming out
take a
of your
closer
torso.
look at that list and it says not so wanted.
His thumb was over it, not so wanted.
But I mean, like, and you know.
Either or.
But I know to keep my head down now, though.
So yeah, Charlie, will this be an issue? These posters
Maybe
being
your
all
bounty
over
will
the
go
city.
up now.
I have an idea.
Do we need to hide you more?
No. All right. I pick up the drawers. Armor. Here. Go into Cuthbad. Here. You can wear this. Shit. That doesn't work, does it? I pick
Yeah,
up
because you had to unbury the dwarf. He's in the ground now.
Well, a lot of the
stupid.
guardsmen were just wearing, like, you know, shitty armor. So.
Leather hauberks.
All right. I'll
Yeah.
wear this. I try putting on the Dragonborn helm, and I'm like,
I'm not sure where you're going with this.
I know,
You're trying
right?
to
You
cover
were
his
like
face,
the
are you trying to
worst
cover your
comic
face or
relief.
something?
yes.
Is there? I can roll a perception. I can roll
How about
perception. Is there like
I cut
claws
off
we could fashion into?
I mean,
Really
like
kinda
in,
like
all, in all honesty, like, part of the reason
Yeah,
why,
we
like,
beat the
this
crap
place
out of
was
you.
so, like, like, it was used as a thieves' hideout, is that it's abandoned. Like, there's, like, nothing here. There's, you know, crates and stuff, but you can see that they've been broken in. What was in them has been eaten by
Was
rats.
any of those guards equipment like anything special?
Like, magic items?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get actually a level 45 magic item off your first fucking fight.
If one of you if you die.
It could be.
They were hitting you with poop sticks. Like,
Yeah, you
They
never
were
know.
hitting us pretty hard with poop sticks.
You have to look through everything.
We lose them just to be
I mean, they have
Any gold at least.
You were
not really. I mean, like,
You were all about the gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, these are beat cops. Like they've got money.
yeah, I mean, like you scrounge together like 20 gold.
Go next
like,
door to
tops.
McDonald's. That's where they.
I mean,
spend
like you got to remember, like, too. I mean, they are beat cops,
Okay.
so they're not gonna have a whole lot. But
All right. Well, here's the plan. We're gonna have to leave this. We're gonna have to leave here extra cautiously. Okay. So follow my lead, and I start doing that weird like bounce step, like the Monte Python funny walk.
the Ministry of Funny Walks.
Yes.
Yes.
There's no way this could go bad at all. All right.
So back down the hall. We just.
Then
need
the
to
giant or Goliath starts doing it. He's a
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, this is like the most like motley crew you can toss
walk
together.
normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, where
Well,
you?
I guess
We
I never
should
got.
just
I
stay
never
behind the
actually
Goliath.
got
Just
into it. Like,
hide.
why are we trying to get in the city again?
I'm on a journey. I'm searching for the master who taught me.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking
And
to.
revenge.
I'm just looking to please.
Cliche.
I'm just looking to please my god Cord by becoming stronger than any other Dragonborn ever was.
I wanna be
Yep.
the very
Nope.
best. No one ever was.
But I mean, like, where would you guys
Dirt.
you guys know that there's a couple different sections of the city. I mean, there's the there's the little refugee center, which is kind of like a small like shanty town that's been built near the docks, which is the area that you guys are in right now. On the other side of the river, you've got a military garrison, and then you've got a marketplace, and then farther up you've got like more like nicer houses that are actually built into the mountains, and then below that, where it's like I guess the base houses, is where the dwarves are starting to kind of like take back a little bit of the land. Originally, this was a dwarven city that was taken over by humans. Now the dwarves are coming back and buying back property and all that. So.
Let's just go look around the refugee camp a little bit and see if we can find any information about what exactly is going on. So that way, I got you guys into the city. Let's figure out. You said you're trying to find your master. Let's see if he's there.
All I know is he's in a large city.
He's in a large city.
And there's also
A large city in the north, and that's where we are. So.
No, this is actually in the
Stands
south.
for a
You said
reason.
that there was no direction.
This is
Well,
like
to the
dead
south,
center
then.
between two continents.
You rolled a 1 on your compass check.
But
To the south, then.
and there's also a big like tower that kind of like rises in the middle of the city, which you guys know that's the wizard tower, mostly because there's like spells and shit flying around.
your
You guys
thing?
know
Towers
it
are a
because
thing.
it says it along the side in big glowing letters.
Big neon letter wizards.
I don't like going there. But if you think that's where he might be, let's go check out the wizards. Let's go check out the refugee camp first. But after that, we can go check out the wizards. Also, we can maybe look around for some other things that we can do so we can make money.
Money is
Gold.
Yeah, like right now you guys have basically the clothes on your back.
Do we have adventure kits or?
Yeah, whatever you brought with you.
Oh, okay.
You have no gold, save the 4 gold that you guys found, and then
Wait, we got 4 gold?
you got 4 gold each.
Sweet.
Does that sound good? The refugee camp idea? I mean,
Sounds fun.
I'm okay with following our new companion since he did get us in.
Charlie
Albeit it was a challenge. We are in.
It's not my fault. I was not the one who tried to lift up a gate with somebody standing on it.
Actually, did that kill that guy, or did I just push him off?
You just stepped back and then
'Cause that
opened
was-
the trap door.
That was kind of cool.
Also,
like,
my
my
just
one
in character,
regret
I'm
is
using my
not
healing
using it
surges.
as a weapon.
Like I'm healing up.
Throwing it.
That's
at
another
somebody.
thing, guys. Use your healing surges or whatever, so you don't go into whatever happens.
Unprepared.
Yeah.
How much does a healing surge cost? Oh,
It's
7.
7.
Okay. Duh.
So
My surgery.
I mean, like, because you guys are gonna be walking around, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, I might as well just use it now.
Yeah, you'll take a short rest. So you get your encounters back. If you used a daily, you don't get those back. And
Sour.
you guys can use your healing surges to heal yourself.
I just used my one. Now I'm
One
at
healing surge
24
for
again.
Cuthbad.
We all rested up, ready to go.
I say we go hit a bar. Completely ignoring
Take care of that healing surge.
Totally ignoring all previous plans.
We're not going to another racist bar.
Another
Oh,
racist
racist
bar?
bar?
You mean the only racist bar I've ever gone to?
Exactly.
Wink, wink.
Way to break the fourth wall there, guys.
I had a bad dream about it.
Hey, not my fault. It was this guy.
All right. So you guys, you're walking towards the refugee quarter. I mean, nothing really happens. Like, you guys took a little bit of time to clean the blood off your weapons and.
What are you
make it-
talking about? It's still good. I
Make-
look around and my colleagues all covered in
Pull all
blood.
your arrows out. Like these are costly. These are expensive.
Making sure that you guys are all right. Like you're
Arrows just don't grow on trees.
except for that arrow
They
tree.
kind of do.
So you get to the refugee center like relatively
also rocks
without any real issue. Outside, there's also kind of for lack of a better term, like ghetto market set up. Like it's not as nice
Do they have
as
purple drink?
Yeah, that's your face.
Purple Drank.
Purple drink.
Is it like a
Um,
flea market?
Yeah, it's kind of like a flea
It's a
market.
bazaar.
It's like whatever people could bring in, kind of selling. There's one little gnome with you can barely see over his counter, just going fruit, and shoving fruit at people. And you see a couple people walking around, like they're eating stuff from stalls and all that.
What time of the day is
But
it?
I will say it's midday right
Okay.
now. And I mean, people just kind of milling around. They don't really have anything to do since they're basically just, sequestered in the slum.
Refugees.
You guys, start walking through the refugee center. What do you guys What do you want to do?
I'm just looking around, seeing if there's any good deals on anything. Looking to see if I can collect some debts for helping people into the city, unlike some other people. And I don't need to get my 10% of any loot.
You get
Bang- bang-
percentage of
bang-
loot, just not 10%
Is
off
is
the
Charlie
top.
Foe the type of guy who wouldn't take payment first though? He's like, yeah, no, just come into the city and I'll find you.
Depends on the situation. Like these guys, I might as well just stick with them because I know
You
it can
got
make
your 4
more
to
gold.
start.
Yeah.
Is there a reason you're leaving the Thieves Guild? Is it because you're terrible at it? Like,
I wasn't the best. I can't steal anything. I just shoot people in the D.
all right.
Ironically,
We'll pretend
he
he
was
said
perfect.
me. All
No,
right.
we're gonna pretend you never said me, and you're a bastard for saying that.
No, that's coming up next.
Okay, so
No.
I mean, like, you see a lot of sick people, like more people than you would think.
That's your thing, Paladin boy.
Hey, so the strong survive. I'm an angry paladin.
But I mean, like
I heal those who.
I
are
could
strong
heal
enough
them,
to
but I have to
handle.
hit somebody
I'll
first.
figure it out later.
I mean, like there's like a lot of sick people, like more than you would think for a place like this. But beyond that, I mean, like nothing's really going on. Like
Do they have particular, or are there a lot of like similar sick people? Like they have a lot of the same like.
yeah, they all kind of have like they're kind of like fluish symptoms. You know, you see like one dude like throw up and it's like this grayish kind of black stuff, and then kind of basically just fall right over
So
into
we
it.
fought
Is there
to come
anybody,
into
like,
this place.
Tending to them?
I mean, like, their families are, like, looking after each other. Like, you know, you'll see people with, like, you know, kids and stuff. They'll be looking after them. But, I mean, there's no
Are
real...
there injuries on these sick people?
Just what you would expect from, you know, getting away
Are
from...
they gangrenous?
Are they lepers?
I'm glad we're going into details about how sick these people are.
No,
I just wanted to see if
I'm
they all
pretty
look
sure.
the same.
I'm pretty sure we're just
House
doing
of
it
D
to
over
piss
here
off
is trying to solve lupus.
Done.
Always lupus.
Anyway.
You have 3 choices. The third one's always right.
Okay, but, I mean, you know, but beyond that, like, you know, the shops, like, it's shitty food. It's whatever they can grab. The wares are basically whatever they came in with, which is usually broken or burnt or, you know, whatever. And, you know, for the most part, there's really nothing happening. I mean, do you want to talk to
Do y'all
anybody?
need some food? I know this great place, McDragon's, right up here.
McDragon.
That is not true. That is not canon.
I was about to say, do they serve a dragon, or is it made by a dragon? I'm not eating.
Buy a
not
dragon for a dragon.
We're you're pretty much the only one with a real reason to be here. Why don't we go look for?
Well, I can ask them, like, what do they think made them sick? So, like, I could approach family and be like, you know, what ails them? Or why are you here?
Well, so
Offer
you're
them
I'm
liquor.
addressing them.
okay.
I'm addressing a family. There's a family with one sick person.
Okay.
that I approach.
So you approach this guy's laying down like in a tent, and his wife is like mopping his head. And what do you say?
You know, what brought you to this city?
You know, we came here to escape the blight. Pretty much like everybody else, our farm was attacked, and we barely escaped.
And what ails your husband?
I don't know. Like we bought some food, and you know, he started coming down with a fever later.
He's allergic to bread.
I mean, like I don't really know what's been going on.
Were there wizards in your town?
No, we weren't anywhere near a wizard tower.
Do you know much of this wizard tower?
I just know that it's the university. Beyond that, I mean, I'm not allowed to go in it. I'm not a wizard. So, why are you in my house?
The most awkward part of RPGs. Why are you stealing all of my crap?
The flat fell.
Right alongside.
Right, like you just see me like, I'll put this back then, even though it has no monetary worth.
Like,
Once
basically, all that
again,
happened-
why you are the worst thief.
Like all the
Let
only
me
thing that
steal this
classifies
leather
this as a
trinket.
house is it has a wall. Like, it's basically
It's
you
a
stole
hovel.
a supporting stick. Like,
This is my stick. There are many like it, but this is mine.
all right,
Wow.
she kind of looks at you and she's like, "Please leave."
Okay, I'm taking
That
the
was
stick.
Okay, so we.
Fuck you, stick is mine.
Oh, all right. I'll
you-
take you to the wizard's tower if you
Is
want.
there anything else you
Wizard's
want in
house.
this refugee camp? No. It was kind of just a stop through.
All
How to
right.
be depressed on our journey.
Where you go to
Yay!
find sticks and social disease.
Ironically, full of them.
Do not eat the food.
So you walk out like the other end of the
Poor maggoty bird.
the refugee center, and there's another gnome going, fruit, fruit.
No.
Is it the same gnome or is it a different gnome?
He looks exactly the same. Like
They're
they could be
all
brothers.
gnomes.
Uh,
Just like
Well-
Dragonkin.
Well, how much is? Well, does the fruit look good?
I mean, like,
I'll spare a gold.
I slap the fruit down. No.
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 Were you listening at all?
I
He ate
was
some food.
away looking for people who might try to assault us again.
No.
I'm a
That was a
bodyguard.
perfectly valid argument. I'm crouching
Paladin
right
boy.
now.
Fine,
No.
fine. Charlie smacks my hand. I go, fine. Sorry, little gnome.
fruit.
I will fruit that up your. Yeah.
How do
Fine,
you not
they keep
accept?
walking away from the gnome.
How do you
Okay.
not accept fruit from the gnome?
Because they're dirty, dirty bastards.
And you are.
A human.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so you guys keep walking, and like you see a couple guards. Nothing like they're not like specifically looking for you.
Yeah, I'm just going along. I don't give.
La la la.
I mean, like,
For someone who has his face on one of the posters, he's seemingly.
We're off to be-
well, I mean,
oblivious.
like it, it was kind of a list, and like I said, he's not a real
Like I'm
big
bored.
criminal. I mean, like, he's no mastermind.
Apparently, there's a lot of them running around the
If
city.
he was a Spider-Man villain, he'd be the Shocker.
You mean the walking sofa cushion?
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much useless, and you see him once every 250 issues. All right, so like you're
I can't even
walking
make the
by.
Sandman status, man.
He looks
You want to become a saving church? You gotta work for it.
Alright.
And you start walking by, and like this is starting to get into like a nicer section of town. And you start seeing these.
Okay, now if you want fruit, we can get it here.
Funny
Happy
how
now?
the farther we walk away from the slums, the better the city gets.
Yeah, exactly.
Kinda weird.
Who knew how that worked? All right, so
So you said we do see some like guards, but
yeah, like you do see some guards, and I don't think we've been recording this entire time.
Oh my god.
No, we have been recording because there's a microphone. It's just not recording out of the. All right,
Are
let's
you sure?
double check.
that's amazing.
I'm the dwarf.
Shit.
Okay,
Going to the
I'm-
wizard.
I guess you're the Iron Man.
so
Well, no,
Tin
I would
Man,
assume that he's the dragon.
He's the
It's like
strong man.
the lion.
this is not the fucking Wizard of Oz.
He would be the lion. He's the coward.
No, that is a
So
terrible
you have to
idea.
talk like this all the time. I'll be a flying monkey.
Your name is Greenleaf, so obviously you're the scary. I don't know what the fuck Flying monkey!
You're Toto. You're
Actually, that fits though.
Alright.
Okay, so
Wonderful Wizards of
Are we
Coast.
recording
Sorry.
now?
yeah, no, yeah,
Wow.
we're recording.
The wonderful what? No.
Okay, so
That could be the name of the thing.
no, we're not naming this the Wonderful Wizard.
We're off to see the wizard.
Okay, so you guys, you're walking through this town, and the buildings are getting progressively nicer. And after a little bit, you actually see a large group of guards that are outside a house.
I try to go on the opposite side of the street and sneak my way past them.
It's not even necessary. They're not
Okay.
paying any attention to the street.
What are they?
Sweet.
There-
Can you
there's-
do a perception check to see what they're up to?
Oh yeah, if you want. I mean, it's a group of guards, and there's a group of people around them.
I got a 19.
Okay.
Oh, alright.
I got an 11.
Which is
Okay.
lower than a 19.
I got a, what is that, 9 plus 16, 25.
Shit. Okay.
Because that stole binocular.
Alright, so, and
No,
Bob,
I'm
do you want
just-
to roll, or do you think you can't do better than 25? Alright.
You could! I could.
If you really put your mind to it.
Okay, so Cuthbad just like wades into this crowd and like is
I'm
like,
really tall, it helps.
he hears, and he's like everybody's like kind of like talking like hushed whispers. Apparently this house last night they heard screams coming from the inside of this house. And,
Guess he was giving it to her well.
well, the funny thing is that this house has been abandoned for years, and then
So
like
they're also squatters.
and when they busted down the door, they found that the lock had been picked, like there were scratches around the lock, and it was locked from the inside. But when they opened it up, you could see in the dust that there was only one set of footprints. Like so it was locked door.
That must have been some really, really, really kinky stuff.
One set of footprints, and there is now an eviscerated corpse basically in this living room. And no one really knows what's happening because there's no windows that anybody could get through. There's no one saw anybody come in or come out. They're not even 100% sure how this one guy got in there.
Doesn't
Can
matter.
you tell
He's
how
dead
fresh
now.
the eviscerated body is?
It
He
was.
said it happened last night.
Yeah, it happened last
So,
night.
Well,
And
that's when the screaming
Can
happened.
we,
Okay.
can we
We don't
see
know
if,
when
like,
the evisceration
footprints
happened.
are the same
Seems
as
logical.
the person who was killed?
I mean, it could.
I mean, like, you're gonna have to like talk to the guards and see if you can get inside. Like, I mean, do you guys want to talk to the guards and lend your services to solve a murder? No. Don't you have like a hood or something that you can wear?
Again, worst thief ever.
Or like a big hat?
Are you talking
A
to
big
me now?
identifiable hat.
I'm about to say, I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't matter.
I'm good either way. Like, we're here, we could help, but we don't have to.
Agreed. That, and I really don't think
Goody
I
goody
can keep
two-shoes?
rolling all that over
What do
and
you
over
feel?
again.
Healer? Can you heal him?
Can I heal
Can you
the
stitch
dead body?
him with duct tape?
It's, what is it, like 10,000 gold to resurrect a corpse? Do you really want to blow that?
Like, it
Dude,
matters.
don't-
I think we
I'll-
have 20.
I'll make
pieces.
a resurrection jar, like a spirit jar.
Hey, Charlie, do a perception check for me real fast.
Hey, why is it gonna be
Oh,
Charlie?
17 plus, I think I'm... 17 plus 5.
Okay, you know that this guy was part of the Thieves Guild.
We have to help now.
Do you recognize him?
You
Do you
bastard,
recognize
no, you
him,
don't.
or
I know his the insignias and everything. I didn't meet the guy personally. Maybe we passed. Shot some pool once in a while. Did something.
Is there anything ritualistic
Invited
about
me
this?
to his daughter's birthday.
Can we
Yeah,
do
I,
another
I didn't
I'll
show
roll
up, but
religion to see if it was kind of a ritual
Okay.
thing.
Go ahead.
what is that?
I'm going to inspect to see if this was a cult type thing or something religious. Oh boy,
What is that?
10.
What is that? Arcana?
I'm rolling religion.
Religion.
Yeah, you don't know anything.
16.
16. All right.
Woo!
Plus whatever.
Both got
No,
16.
he rolled a 60. That's it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. GG.
So basically, you and Cuthbad know that, like the corpse looks like it's been laid specifically out. Like it's kind of like arms are splayed. You can't really tell too much
So
since you guys
dark,
are
the con of
outside.
man.
But I mean, this looks like it was deliberate.
Hey,
Why don't we go in and roll again?
Well, hold on.
How do we go
Why don't we
inside
just
and
close this?
Since you
stare
have
at
a pretty face, why don't you talk to one of the guards and see if you can get in there?
it? Wow.
I don't have a
Assumption that they like wood elves at all.
so
They
I
probably
want to
like
I want to
him
look
more.
at it like a crime scene,
Okay, that's fine.
and I want to see if I can use maybe an insight check, or I do have healing skills, so maybe I can tell what was done to the person, to see like was this I'm assuming like a medical examination.
Okay, yeah. So you just like brush past the guards and just walk inside.
I thought we were inside with those guys.
No, they're outside in the crowd. Like they're looking in.
To the
Yeah.
to the thing. You guys
Yeah.
haven't talked to the guards yet.
Oh,
They're basically at like the crime banner.
I'm
like,
with you,
gawking.
okay.
Well, who's got decent diplomacy?
So,
I don't.
Or I
So-
guess
so
it could be.
Keyleth starts walking for it, and the guard stops and is like, "You can't go in there."
I walk up and I tell the guard, "Oh no, this is what he does for a living. We're here to." The other guards sent us.
what is
Wait.
this?
Roll a bluff check.
You know what we should have done? We should have
What?
stolen
Yes,
the
you can
captain's
do that.
insignia off of his corpse and been captains. We could have totally been captains.
19 bluff.
Diplomacy 22.
Okay, between the two of you, you managed to
Nope.
convince him that
I have 4.
not only are you guys competent, but you were sent here to, specifically because of this murder. He's like, "Wow, that's really weird because we just sent a runner back up to the keep."
Oh yeah,
So,
he's
get
very
someone-
good.
Oh, all right. Well,
I say one of us waits outside for the actual medical examiner, and they'd be like, "Nah, we're good."
We got this.
I'll do it.
I think it should be him because he might not fit in the house.
What up? I'm actually really bad at lying.
And you need to hide away from the guards, so it's better for you to be inside out of their sight.
I mean,
all the
like,
guards are.
just in general, like you're probably less worried about like a medical examiner and more like someone's just gonna take it to the morgue. Like
True.
this isn't CSI or Eula.
Why are we? Why is it
You
though?
remove your sunglasses.
Okay, you can go into the house. You don't have to worry about that.
Okay, so we're all in the house, and we're going to re-roll our religion checks now that we're closer and can actually examine.
Okay.
I do a perception instead.
I'll go ahead and just stand near the door in
Actually-
case they do come by. And like, what's going on here?
Actually, what would nature do?
Be like,
You know that
it'd
he's
be like
dead.
tracking, I guess.
That's stupid.
Actually, no, you can use track.
What
was
it? 1.
Yeah, you know that this is.
I know he's a
Four.
dead guy.
I use my streetwise and
There's a dead guy in here. Did you guys?
Which is weird, because I was a freaking genius when I was outside the house. Now that I'm in here, I'm like, yeah, it's a dead guy.
Apparently, roofs are your kryptonite.
you have to step over.
I hit my head going into the house, and I'm retarded.
I use streetwise to see if I know anything was done with any of the other gangs around here. Maybe it was a gang hit.
Okay.
9.
It doesn't.
You know it's a house.
It doesn't. It doesn't look like a gang hit, but I mean, like, you know, you can't really tell because once again, you're a terrible thief, and like you've never had a whole lot of experience with these guys. So.
All right, I'm going to examine the body and look for cause of death. Was he in a fight? Was there a struggle? Was he poisoned? Was he, you know, see if I can determine, put together what happened. I'm thinking like bones, you know, like.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So 15 plus 10 is 25.
Okay, and what are you rolling for that? Like, was it heal?
I'm sorry, health. I'm sorry, not health. Heal.
Heal? Okay, what you can tell from, like, your amazing, like, it goes, like, slow motion, and you see, like, everything, like, inside him as it's happening.
Yeah.
Like, which never made sense. Alright, but, so, like, you can tell that this guy, from the way that the blood hit the wall and the way that he's laying, he basically walked into this room and was taken from behind. Someone slit his throat, arranged him, and then cut him down the center and removed various organs. Like, it looks like he's missing.
Jack
Literally
the
a viscera.
Ripper.
Yeah, he looks like he's missing his heart and a couple other major organs.
Are you going to share this information?
I'll recreate the crime scene. The victim stepped into the room.
We keep getting
He looked
flashbacks,
left.
shaky camera.
Perhaps distracted. The attacker came from this way.
But that's actually the weird thing is that you know like you from the blood splatter you can see where
There was a struggle. They fought.
Can you tell if the feet are the same feet as the footprints?
Yeah, like basically like it ends like you can see like one thing of footprints, it ends, and then he's dragged a little and splayed out. Like you can tell where the attack came from, but you don't see another pair of footprints.
It's interesting.
From my knowledge about do I see any special things? Since I knew he was from the Thieves Guild, do I see anything special making him a higher rank in the Thieves Guild?
He actually looks like he was kind of like a beginner,
like lower than me,
like a cut purse kind of thing. Maybe like
it's like this one prong under me. This is the only people I can say,
So
hey, you go do this.
Broke into an abandoned house to steal something. Well, he's a worse thief than you are.
The weird thing is that the house is actually still furnished. It just hasn't, it's just covered in dust. Like, no one's been in here for forever.
Can we roll like a history to see if we know about the house? Like, was there
Is
some
there
like
anything that seems important,
previous
or
owner
if
that
we-
was important?
Maybe there's something missing and we might be able to see that?
I mean, like, you guys aren't going to be able to do a history check or anything because you're brand new to the city.
Can I do a history check?
You can do a history check.
This is gonna fail. 8.
6 on the dice.
You know that this house has been abandoned for like about 50 years.
Yeah, I'm only 20. I think I'm 22.
Like it's been like a notorious like haunted house kind of thing since.
Jesus Christ! I was waiting for that to come up.
Yeah.
Let's get some exercising.
Yeah, I
Was
guess
there any
that's
talk among
you
the
again.
assassins about this house? Like maybe going in, maybe stealing
It's haunted.
stuff? That's it?
Haunted.
That's all you got?
Ooh.
I bet you he
I
does
look over
that
and
too.
see this thief just waving his arms around.
It's like you're
So,
magic.
So, all right.
I
so
go to attack
the
with weight of
person
earth.
was killed. They were laid out in a ritual fashion. Examining the thing. They do that to send a message. Can I roll an insight check to see what message is trying to be sent? Is this like the rat under the chair, the rat to the door type of thing?
Like calling cards.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead. Yeah. What are you rolling? Sorry.
Insight 2, 12.
I mean, like, this doesn't look like it was a sign per se. Like, it looks less like killing spree, more like
A message?
like
Contract killing?
All right, so what we have learned today is there's a huge mess of refugees, so there was a huge influx of people. So that means also we might have gotten some scoundrels who are not part of the Thieves Guild who work outside their own range. And this might be a recluse who's just going around killing people. So we need to be extra cautious now.
Mm-hmm. But the lack of footprints makes me think magic.
Yeah, like
Can I do an
that's the thing.
Arcana
Like,
check?
yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna roll perception just to listen to see if I hear
What is
anything
it?
like in the house.
11.
21.
21. That like the way that it is stretched out and the way that like the cuts were.
27 perception.
It is definitely it is black magic. Like this is necrotic magic at work.
I share that with you.
And then you
Necrotic.
were.
I got an 11 perception just to see if I hear anything in the house.
You don't hear anything.
I hear 29.
29 perception.
Yes.
So it's a wizard.
Like the house is actually like eerily still. Like there's no like wind blowing through it.
Is there an upstairs?
There is an upstairs. There aren't any footprints going upstairs.
There's no footprints going upstairs.
Mm.
I go upstairs up anyway.
That's
Is
what I'm
there a
thinking wizards,
downstairs?
because they have these ranged attacks that can do this.
I mean, like it's a big house, and like you can't see like an evident door. I'm assuming you guys are walking around the entire
Yeah.
house. Like it's a
Any
big
relics?
house, and the way that
Some,
it's
like,
set up
clothes.
looks like there would be a basement, but you can't really find.
Do I see a
door
blue
for
paw print?
it.
I'm looking for
We
the
are
clue.
looking for blues clues. All right.
Wow.
Blue murdered him. What do you mean for the money? Time to put you down, Blue.
Steve didn't go to college. All right, so
Okay.
And
I
Joe
mean,
was
like,
a drug dealer.
looking around, like this place looks like it's abandoned, but there's really nothing going on like
No
at
relics.
all.
Nothing
I
that
mean, like it's
radiates
nice. Like it's a nice place, but I mean like
There is a
place-
dead guy downstairs, but if you step
And-
over him, it's not that bad.
And Charlie just
Exactly.
knows that
Into
it's
the
been
foyer.
haunted.
it's
You'll
really
see.
open.
He's haunted.
Ooh.
Please stop
Do-
doing that.
But I mean like, from what you can see, there's really nothing going on. While you guys are there, the mortician or morgue assistant comes up and starts packing up the body, doing all that.
Could we?
Have there been any other...
We could speak.
we can
Yeah,
talk
we
about?
asked them.
We're asking if there's been any similar murders.
Have you seen this before?
The same footprints.
Do you want to do like diplomacy?
Sure.
Yeah.
But I guess you don't really need a check for that. I mean, you're just asking the question. He's like, this is the first time this house has actually been opened up in about 50 years. It's just odd that in the middle of the night, first time anybody set foot in here in forever, you hear a scream, and you find this. He gestures to the corpse. It's people go missing in the city all the time, but we normally never find them like this.
We normally never
Or at all.
find them.
Normally, yeah, exactly.
Not like we were actually looking. I mean,
when we find them, it's usually like they've been bludgeoned or something like this. This is a very deliberate, almost masterful cut. I mean, but beyond that, no.
I just picture this mortician like shrug, like no.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Eeyore, pumped.
Missing a tail.
Do you
Yeah.
know of any refugees that are wizards that have entered your town?
If refugees came in and they were wizards, they would be at the wizard tower. They wouldn't be staying in the slums.
Do you know if any new have come? If any new wizards?
No,
Would the guards know?
no. Like,
Water.
Yeah, I was just as disappointed in it as you are.
wizards tend to not, talk to undertakers.
Kind of riffraff.
And when they do talk to
Common
undertakers, they
riffraff.
usually pay you enough to keep quiet. So,
Ooh, I like that twist.
yeah.
Gives us more reason to go to the wizard tower.
Yep, so we have two things. Find your master. Actually, we have three things. Find your master, find out if we can find any information on doing this, and get gold.
Sounds like you have three things.
I always have that third
Ironically,
one
I
ongoing.
think I have one.
Hit thing? Is that your goal?
No.
That's my quest.
Make things squish.
Is there any
Find more
reason
dwarves.
why your guild buddy would get whacked like this?
Use
Because
a new-
I'm taking it. This is a whacking, yeah.
No. This is a new dude.
He's been whacked off.
I've only-
There, I've said it.
We're done. He
God
got
damn
paid,
it.
whacking everywhere.
No, this is a new initiative. I can tell by this thing. I've only met him probably like once or twice, if that. He probably hasn't pissed off the right people yet.
But this isn't how the guild handles things.
No.
Is there a chance that another guild member might know? Like, is he like anybody's like
Actually, how
apprentice?
would they handle it? That sounds
Do they
actually
have
pretty good.
apprenticeships in the guild at all?
It's kind of like you get like brought in after you know try to like cut a purse or something, and one of the thieves guild find you. But I mean, like it's kind of like a pyramid scheme basically. You've got all these guys on the bottom, they're all feeding it up.
If I do go asking around, they're not going to tell me. I mean, I'm kind of low. This meh.
Meh.
I need to get more recognition. I need to kill bigger things.
You're
a big
kill
dude.
a bunch of shit. That's how you get ahead in the thieves guild.
Yeah.
I tightened my grip on my shield.
Form of the Relentless Panther. Let's do this. Nah.
Oh, no, so let's go to the Mages Guild. I don't feel comfortable there, so I'm going to be walking kind of stealthily because I maybe pissed off one or two people there.
Okay, so
Good to
you guys exit you exit the
Mansion,
building.
yeah.
And the guard, like, so, what's your report? Looking right
We'll
at.
file it with the appropriate authorities, and then you'll be able to read it down at the barracks.
All right, well,
That was extremely well done.
we're gonna have a couple people posted inside the building tonight, or around the building. Make sure.
I recommend around, not in.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. And if you guys can think of anything,
really haunted.
please let us know. All right, so and then you guys keep continuing to the Wizard's Tower.
Mm-hmm.
The wizard.
Mini salute as we leave.
You said that it looked like it should have a basement, but we couldn't find a door.
Yes.
Right.
You want to just smash a hole in the floor
Do it.
Actually, hold on.
before
Actually,
we
Just-
go?
Are we gonna get sued by Marvel?
They
we
are
do that?
stone floored. I mean, like you could spend a while doing it, but it's gonna take you a couple hours.
What is this?
7
plus 9.
It's a 17.
That's a 7. Yeah, I know. 26. 26 perception.
7 plus 9 is 16.
Wait, so what is it?
Perception. I want to see where in the floor I have to smash.
It's a stone floor. I mean, you could pick pretty much anywhere and start.
You are being deliberately evasive.
Well, I don't know. You said it looks like there should be a basement, but we can't find a door. I'm just trying to.
Yeah,
find
is
what
there
you mean by
anyone else
that.
Have we
getting
checked
kind
the
of?
perimeter of the house?
It's just a stone
Yeah, is there a
house. I mean,
storm cellar behind the house?
yeah, that's exactly where it is. Mystery solved. Good job.
You asshole.
It's a fucking root cellar. No, I mean like the reason why this house hasn't been broken in is there's no windows. It's squat. It's like
Check. I would smash in a
If
closet. Closets tend to have the same floors.
If
Okay.
it's squat, it's got 2 stories.
So we're not going to the Wizard's
Is there a
Tower.
closet?
and
I don't
wreck
know.
this house.
I was just one last thought.
Is there a
Okay.
closet with different
Well, I like how
floors?
your thought evolved to smashing things.
big stone.
No, I
When
was
your hands work fine.
Well, it's like we're in this
Perception
apartment.
check.
Is there a
Where do I?
It seems
hit?
like there should be something underneath of us. I can't
Is there a
find the
fireplace?
door. I have a big
Fireplace?
guy with a
There's a
hammer.
couple fireplaces.
I mean, that seemed
Same
perfectly
basic
logical to me.
Okay.
I mean,
Are you-
I smash things.
I'm just
Subtlety
hanging out by
has
the door.
failed.
Me and you are actually like, what the?
So,
You can
There's
check
no
the-
guys to fight here. I'm
so
just-
are you guys like literally like you're like, okay, we'll talk to you guys if we find anything. Wait, I'm gonna go break the floor. Like
How many chimneys are there? I mean, on top of the house.
like 3.
Or do we?
Yeah,
do
we don't have to.
fireplaces?
We don't have to do that.
No.
I say we just let this
Not yet,
murder go
nothing.
unsolved.
He doesn't need justice.
Dun, dun.
We come back. We'll come back.
Wow,
We'll come
really?
back when we come. We can check in on them later.
That's fine. All right, we'll go to the Wizard's Tower.
Stupid.
Begrudged.
Stupid. Tower.
Ugh,
It's magic.
1 second.
As long as we're not going to Candy Mountain, that place is horrible.
Charlie.
That's where you lose kidneys.
Yeah, exactly. I've been there once.
I've been there once, and now I'm missing a kid.
If we fight a Magic Leoplarodon, I quit.
GG Nori out. This is
Okay.
attacked. Ah.
So you guys, you end up saying fuck y'all and just
We will
wandering
return.
wandering up to the wizard's tower, and once again, like it gets like nicer, but like you notice that you get to the wizard's tower, and you have the tower itself, which is huge, like, and then you have the gate around the wizard's tower, which is also huge, and then you have a really, really big circle of like just pavement around the wizard's tower. They're kind of like a perimeter, just in case it blows up. Like houses are gonna be okay. So
I like that they're thinking.
I know, right?
they're wizards.
We're
The
very thoughtful
forward-thinking
creatures.
wizards.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
really
Now,
thoughtful
is this
creatures.
area nicer than the area we were just in?
This area, well, like
or it's just nicer than the
you went from
area?
like slum. Well, it's definitely nicer than refugee. You went from like
Wizards live the high life.
yeah, you basically like you went from
Oh.
slums to like
Yeah, we're the
middle
capital
class, and now like wizards are like
We're-
right on
we're-
that cusp.
we're
of
next to
upper
DC.
middle. Yeah,
Like on the outskirts.
but
Is
Yeah.
there a guard? A wizard guard? Like me? Like
A wizard guard.
singer?
no, there are not.
Up a guard.
I mean, the tower actually looks, like relatively
Hard.
empty. I mean, and just in knowledge, that a lot of the way that the university works is that you have a central tower, and then you have a bunch of kind of like radial towers that a wizard will get once he's graduated and moved out. Just because wizards have egos, and it's not really wise to keep a bunch of them in the same place.
they make really big structures because they have really small hit points.
They don't say many of them.
Right, like so. Like, in general, there's not a whole lot of like,
5 to 10
You know.
tops.
and in general, like the wizard towers have been attacked, and a lot of them have been taken down over time because of the blight. You're going to go after.
Yes.
No matter what you do, you kill the caster first. So
Been
like
there, done that.
it's not really a surprise that this place isn't bustling with life.
Is there a central door we can knock on?
There
or-
is a huge gate.
Also, can we get into the perimeter? Is it just made to keep stuff from coming out?
Oh, the perimeter is like it's basically like when you go to like like a big city and you'll see like a really nice statue, and then it's like a huge plaza is built around that statue.
Right. Oh.
It's like
You
that.
could have just said there's a huge plaza.
Well, it's like fuck you. And I mean like there are like like sigils and stuff like carved into the stone, but I mean like it's not like it's developed to keep people out of it.
All right, I was where I was going to start walking and just
It
hit
just-
an invisible
It looks
wall.
all
Want you to
mystical
know
and
that
crap,
they
but it
don't
really
want
doesn't
you.
mean anything.
Exactly. I mean like
Okay, so we approach the gate.
okay. Before you actually get there, like you notice a wizard kind of like walking around the exterior like he's looking for something. Like he's staring right at the ground. He actually like bumps into you guys, looks up really startled, and is like, what are you guys doing here? Why are you here?
We have questions that we need answered that only wizards could answer.
I'm a wizard. What can I do for you?
I don't know what we want.
It's your go. I don't talk to these people. Hey.
How many wizards are in your tower?
He's still looking around really distractedly. He's like 10, 12 right now.
Are
we're
any of them new?
No, you just have the old masters. I mean, like,
And yourself?
well, yeah.
Is he an initiate?
He I mean,
Is
like
it-
you can't. He's just wearing robes. I mean, you really can't tell.
What is your mastery?
I'm actually a mystic beast tamer. And he
What are the masteries of the others in your towers?
I don't know. I keep
Excuse me, are you looking for something or you seem distracted?
Do you promise not to freak out?
Sure.
Have you guys seen? He holds his hands about 8 inches apart.
No, we have not seen something like that.
It has about 8 legs, and a bunch of spines on it.
Is it a spider?
No, it's
It
not.
has
not-
8 legs, you asshole. So
It-
yeah,
so it's a scorpion.
It's more it's a hybrid of something I've been putting together, and well I fed it today, and it didn't lock the gate apparently, and it's gotten out, and it's not in the tower.
What kind of damage would it cause?
will you get superpowers?
A lot.
A lot of superpowers?
Well,
Yes!
as he says this, roll perception just to see
I'm
if
just
I
looking
spot
as
it
well.
nearby?
Yeah, fuck it.
18 perception?
19.
23
What does that mean?
perception.
And what are you guys
12.
looking for?
We're looking for this
Just to
big
see if
space
we spot
thing.
it, I tell them we
28.
haven't seen it recently, and as I say that, I'm looking around,
that's
and I
all
guess
plus
everyone else
shit,
is looking
right?
around
I
as
mean,
well.
it's
That's
not
9 plus.
it's not
That's
in the
28.
plaza
Yeah.
area, but I mean like there are like there's grates, like sewer grates and stuff all around.
I got
Do
28
you have a way
perception.
of summoning it?
Tell me where it is.
No, it's not a demon. It's a
Bug.
magical creature, but
So
Would
it's
it
not
be able
bound.
to eviscerate an individual?
Eventually they grow fast.
So what we need to do
And
is
you were
go down
growing
into the
this
sewers.
in your magical tower.
It could be what
of
killed the
fallacy.
guy.
No, I don't think
He
so.
said it could eviscerate.
But he said he
Spiders
fed
cut
it. No,
nice.
he said he fed it this morning. So how about this? If we
True.
can find this creature, let us into the wizard's guild so we can talk to people. We'll go
You
into the
you show us around.
I-
Introduction.
I can't let you unless you're a full wizard. I can't let you
Which
in.
I am.
You're a blade singer, which is a wizard bodyguard. You're like a hedge
I'm a
wizard.
wizard. I'm a wizard.
But I can ask.
You're a wizard,
I'm a
Harry.
wizard.
I can
You're a
ask
hairy wizard.
a question. I can bring it up to one of my higher ups. So if you can figure out something that you'd like me to ask them, I can ask
We have
around.
several questions.
They're
How about-
busy men. I can ask one tops. I mean, they barely listen to me.
Well, then, would you know if there's another blade singer there?
Most of the blade singers are all out protecting the radio towers
Why is no one protecting here?
because we have huge walls and we have the city guard and 12 wizards.
It's not enough.
It's
It is
been-
not enough.
It's been doing okay so far. I
Has
mean,
the blight come to your town?
Until a giant spider
no,
monster
not really.
escaped.
It's we haven't heard anything about the blight coming anywhere near us lately.
While they're talking about that, I'm trying to open up the sewer grate to get down in there because I feel more comfortable in the sewers than up here.
Which is weird because you're claustrophobic.
Do a strength check for me.
Oh god, damn it!
Hey, if you, need
If
any
you
help.
call for help, we can.
I know, right? Like, really?
4. Can I hit this one out?
Break a nail?
No. I go straining. I start straining this here,
Is
this
that-
huge crack.
Is that an athletics check?
No, it's a strength check.
Like, you just use your.
So-
Pulling.
2.
Just add your
4?
modifier.
Really? That's-
Yeah. Guys, can you come pick me up?
All right, so 22. I pick him and the great up.
He kind of like picks you up with one hand, like straightens out your spine, and, like reaches in, like kind of like a bowling ball, and just, like plucks it out. And you see a like
Why can't I
it's a
never roll
sewer.
this?
It's there's a ladder coming down, and it's dark underneath. I
So,
mean,
Well,
and you're still talking to the
What's
one
the
yeah,
wizard.
comedy?
well, wizard, will you accompany us as
yeah.
we search for your creature?
I'm not going down there.
or would we want to just offer? Do we want to just offer to help him
Well,
while
we
we're in
help
the
him,
sewer,
and
and
so
then let him
he'll
ask the question while we're hunting for this thing?
If I can make it worth your while if no one knows that this got out. Because
We'll keep
should,
a-
should
we'll
we
keep a
inform him that something similar to the damage this thing has wrought has already happened?
I think we
Well,
hold on to that
you were
until
right,
we know
like,
for
he
sure.
fed him this morning, so it's not his creature.
Yeah.
Do you have any other creatures that might have been loose?
Yeah, but he
Well,
did say he
stuff,
grows them. Everywhere.
like the sigils outside this area are to keep stuff in. So like if demons or anything got loose, they would be bound to the plaza. But I mean, stuff gets loose all the time.
You were walking it, weren't you? It's like your
But I
little
mean-
dog.
like
He's
Have you
walking
heard
this
of anything
spider
getting loose
monster.
within the
Please don't
past,
murder my rover.
night?
no, the only thing that's gotten loose since I became Beastmaster was this my drag thack, and that's been it.
I don't think this was what did it because
No, it's not. No, it's not.
you
this creature.
painted a picture of a guy who was like in some kind of ritual murder with
Yeah.
I don't think this thing
Yeah,
is
I
going to
don't-
do that. It may be capable of killing a person, but it's not going to do like
Display
a
the
ritual
body.
killing like we saw. So
Would you know if all the wizards were in their towers last night, or if any had left? Is there any way of knowing?
I don't think it would be these wizards. They would not want to hurt their people, because then who would they be protecting? They'd be
Unless, of
But
course,
they
they're
wouldn't mind
looking
hurting
for
their feet.
ingredients.
Especially if you failed them in some way. We're
I-
pretty
I-
vindictive.
What are you implying?
oh,
Are you saying
We-
that?
mean no
humans know about
offense,
the murder. Yeah, I'm just asking general questions. I haven't mentioned the murder at all.
Okay.
I'm just asking, do you know if any of your wizards have left their towers this last night?
No, I'm usually
hold
in
on.
the basements.
Do you know your master's name?
They said there's no blade singer here.
How about we ask? Well, they would know which if he was at one of the towers. Would they know where he would be
Yeah,
at?
would they have records of all the passings and comings of formidable wizards?
Blade singers and
Okay.
such.
I'm sure someone inside the tower does. I mean, we have teleportation things, and you have to log in to be sent across. So I'm
Can we
sure
make that our one question for him to get?
If you
Yeah.
want,
Record that?
I'm okay with that. I have no other questions that I need to ask.
Anybody have any other questions?
What's he gonna pay us for tracking down his?
Yeah, for not releasing the information.
His
as
pet
we're
spider
tracking down.
monster.
No, not that. I mean, well, yeah. What's in it for us for tracking down his pet spider monster?
What I can do is I can take one of your items and I can make it a little bit stronger. I can take a weapon.
Sounds good to me. And you're sure it went down this?
I don't know where it went. I just know that it can't get out of the plaza.
So it's
Yeah.
somewhere within, so it makes sense for it to go down. Okay, well, my one question is, like, if a blade singer named, I don't have a name for him.
Just come up with
Jimmy.
something random.
Jimmy.
Crap.
Blade singer name was
Blade
Jimmy.
Master Jimmy.
Steven.
Cuthbad.
What?
Whoa!
What a coincidence! It's a really popular name.
Drew Ursery.
Drew Ursery.
Drew Ursery.
Wow.
Using an old, WoW character's name.
Drew Ursery. I will ask, assuming you live.
Wow.
What?
So just to make sure we are going to track this thing down.
Yeah.
Do
Do
you?
you have a way of us capturing it without getting hurt? Like a cage would be nice.
Or a leash, or a stupid magic word.
Or a potion that might, incapacitate it.
In all honesty, the reason why we made this thing was it has a bunch of magical characteristics. Like it's basically it's used to be killed and turned
Is
into
this a
ingredients.
Dead or alive? Oh, so dead is good?
Dead is fine. The problem is that if you feed it after midnight,
Oh.
if it gets wet, it does multiply. So
Jesus Christ.
It's in the sewer.
Well,
if you survive,
well, I will go down first. It's been nice knowing you guys. I'll just jump down in the sewer.
if you kill the original
There's a ton
one,
of magic
Will you give
ingredients
us
down
all
there.
a bit of magic to our item?
I
just
can't
one
I
item?
can't do that. I can't do all of you.
I'm sure you could.
No.
All right, so you have that.
I say let's go get it.
Well,
And we only think it went down the sewer. We don't know.
we're still investigating, but I'm just thinking about who's gonna get the plus. Well, the magic thing.
We'll
I'll
roll
decide
for it.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
you roll that?
Yeah.
Alright.
Are you rolling it now?
I'll roll it if you guys live.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
cross that bridge when
We'll
we
do
come to it.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
you like this
Treachery.
sewer here, right? This is the one.
Let's go!
You think
I'm already
maybe-
halfway down.
Maybe.
Well, basically, does this lead to other other separate entrances, or does it all connect?
Does it go around
This
the whole
is all
circle?
connected inside the tower.
So
And
we can
where
get to
have
any
you
part of the
checked?
sewer from this entrance. That's
Right.
great.
Where
Okay.
have you checked?
The plaza
So everywhere but the sewer
And so.
and the tower. Yeah.
and the tower. But
Does-
you can check the tower while you're going up to ask questions.
Yes.
I don't much want.
Well, Charlie's already down there splashing around. I
The
can
room-
see and hear him.
The runes in the
Start
plaza
screaming.
stop.
Hey
things from-
guys, are you gonna come down anytime soon?
I placed the grate back on the spot. No.
I kicked
No,
the
no, no,
blade
no.
back onto the thing.
All right. Looks like we have a deal.
Okay.
We-
Will you fit down it?
Worst comes to worst, he'll just make a
Um,
little bit larger grate.
We'll say yeah. He can fit
For
down.
the
I'll go
sake
after it.
for the sake of argument, I'll stand up there and you all can fight. All right then.
You can lead the way.
All right.
Joy.
I jumped down the sewers as well.
Okay, so you guys,
You
you all
break your
start
ankle on the way down.
hopping down, and you.
Can we do a battle order, or we're just gonna do that once?
We roll after.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, I can.
I
mean,
like a
like-
marching order.
Yeah.
I can go near the front since I'm made to be.
I'm made to be back. I'm ranged.
Yep, I'm up front.
And we
I
saw
guess,
what happened
I guess
last
you handle the
time.
middle.
I guess I'm
Either
in the middle.
Cuthbad or Medrash can be at the front.
I'll
It
take-
has to be a single line.
I'm not making a single line. That's just.
I say
pointless.
make it some sort of gay.
Is that
X
good for
maneuver.
y'all?
That sounds great.
So you guys go down into these sewers, and just looking around, you guys are easily waist deep, and it doesn't even look like sewage. It looks like it's purple sometimes, and it sparkles, and
Hey,
little
magic
puffs
chick.
of smoke come up.
Does it smell like anything in particular?
It smells like a bunch of different things. Like it just keeps changing.
Try not to drink the water. If that's what this is.
I scoop up a little bit in a vial just in case one
Okay.
day.
Why would you do that?
I'm always going to be doing something weird like this. It's an idea I'm having is in case anything bad happens, just throw it at people.
Can I cast nature to see if we're swimming around in poison?
That'd be an Arcana check.
If you want to see if it's poo water,
Nope.
that might be nature.
Do mages not poop? Is that the thing we're going for? Is it like girls in the poop fairy?
Well, I mean, like it's more
wrong
one of
with you
those
guys?
things where like you can get rid of poop, like you can just banish that wherever. But I mean, like
banish
you don't want to take like a potion and just be like, I'm gonna send this into the stratosphere. Nothing bad will happen about that at all.
Alright, so
Until the
we're-
giant
So I guess.
ocean asteroid hits the Earth 1,000 years later.
So is it basically just there's no like upper dry area, it's all just flat and we're waist deep in water?
Yeah, I mean, like it varies in depth.
Mhm.
And looking around, like you can see like sections where it's these huge kind of like almost like caves where everything drains into, and there's walkways, and then you can turn, and there's like grates that are blocked off, but you can see the other side of them, and it's basically just this kind of huge confusing maze. And all the time, like there's pipes and stuff that are leading above you. Some you like big enough you can walk into. Some are really small.
No. Just for listening, would that be a perception or insight, or can I just use my passive at that point? Because I'm actively listening to see if I can hear anything different going on in any direction, listening to the echoes.
Okay. Well, what we'll say is, if everybody could roll a perception check for me real fast. Is it a 1? Ashley got her 1.
You got water
I slip
in your
in the
eye.
water, and I'm like, ah.
I pull you up.
Blinded.
16.
I
Okay.
got a 10.
23.
23.
Yeah, I don't think that counts as a cool one.
I got a 10.
That's a
So I
sad
see
one.
that somebody
19.
fell in the water and I pull you
19.
out.
23.
Okay. So with the 23, like you guys are kind of coming into this cloister kind of thing, and there's like pistons and a bunch of different crap, a bunch of tunnels running off, and Charlie, you hear this scritching sound, kind of like something walking really really fast across wood, or not wood, across stone and metal and all that. And it's getting louder and louder, and it sounds not like one thing.
Hold ground. Hold our ground.
Do you hear something or?
We're gonna stay here, ready ourselves for attack.
You turn around, and what you actually
Draw my
see
sword.
is for lack of a better term, it's almost like a wall of these little, they look almost like iguanas with 8 legs, huge, like, scorpion tails. They're pitch black and they're like a shiny kind of armored coat.
Happy I saved that daily.
And they have these, like, these lamprey kind of, like, sucker mouths on top
The
of them.
cockamouth.
That just covered in like sharp teeth and barbs. And
I'm so happy we picked this order to go in because now me and you are in the back.
No, I'm in the
No.
middle.
Me and you are in the front
okay, but what?
Are we in the front?
because they're coming from
so
behind.
we're certain that these are multiples of the critter this guy told us about.
Right. This is his description of this thing almost to a T.
How good.
Yeah,
We
this
found
is
it.
We
I'm
found
happy
one.
he was legit.
Yeah, I know, right? I
But,
say,
what we're gonna do is everybody roll initiative except for Ashley. You failed your perception check. You're going last.
GG.
Hey, I'm gonna go dead last probably. Oh wait, no.
No, I get to go dead last.
Wow, we are fucked.
Freaking initiative.
Okay.
Oh right.
All right. Numbers.
I got a 9.
You got a 9. All right. What did you get, Charlie?
I got a 6.
Okay, so
I am pissing myself in fear.
what'd you get, Joe?
9.
Really?
What's your dex? You guys
Dex?
like who? Because Bob or wait, you got a 9 and
I haven't said. I got 15.
okay, so you go first. And then Bob, you got a 9.
Dex
And Joe got
My
a
shield is up. My
Okay,
sword's
what's your
drawn.
dex?
I'm ready to slay.
I got a tax 11.
Okay, Bob goes before you then. Okay, and what we're going to do, guys, is we are going to do your very first skill challenge.
Yay!
Oh.
Yay.
No, this is actually.
The stand
So-
by the fail.
All right, what the rule is all right. You're going to have to do 6 successions or successes. Words hard, math.
Word math, no good.
6.
Aren't you so happy you're studying art?
Yes, exactly. All right.
No, trust me, he'll make this joke throughout the day.
So this is your win over here, and you have to do it before you get, I will say 3 failures.
Well, thank you for giving master.
Don't piss him off. You can just go back.
So you have to get 3 wins before you get 3 failures, or 6 wins.
Six wins.
6 wins before you get 3 failures.
Let the English major help you out. We have to succeed 6 times before we fail 3 times.
Alright, can you explain
Exactly.
the computer terminology for
1100101010.
Got it, good.
Okay, and the idea here is that at the end of the day, you guys want to either have escaped, killed, or I don't know, be devoured by the drag
That's my
pack.
wish. What?
That's the name of the monster, the drag.
He's calling you a drag fact.
But
Fuck. It's a stupid name.
it is a stupid name.
Cockatrice.
Get the
So-
fuck out. You guys can call it whatever you want, but that's the name.
I'm calling it evil, spidery horror death.
That sounds good.
I'm calling
All
it
right,
the next page.
but here are the rules.
What?
You guys can roll whatever you
I'm
want.
calling it a cab.
The only thing is that you can't. If you roll the same thing twice in a row, like let's say you want to pick a lock, and then you want to pick another lock, and you try to do that 2 times in a row, the DC will go up. So
Yep.
let's say you have to hit a 15. Next time will be a 20.
Yep.
So
So as long as we don't do it twice in a row.
right. So just keep that in mind. Okay.
What's the initial DC?
I can't.
That's
You'll
He
find
shall
out.
do
Alright.
that.
So what's the skill we're doing right now?
Just
You pick any skill in your list. You just have to explain to me in a role playing scenario why it makes sense and why you want to do it like that.
Alright, who goes first?
That would be Blake.
good. So how far are they like right on us at this point?
Like
or-
you guys like basically came into this like large room that's like it's kind of deep and you see the water and all this water's falling in and then you look behind you and these things are probably 150 feet away from you and they're like pouring out of pipes and all that. So
Joy.
I guess I will Arcana check just to see how we could stop these things. Like as I'm watching them, as we're standing in like purple, multicolored water. You know, I want to see what the water's gonna do if we do anything magic-y.
well, it has to be an action. Like you need to be like
It's a skill check.
I do this.
I'm tough. I take a cup, a handful of the water, and I sip it to see what happens. No.
Enjoy your poo water.
Jeez.
I mean, you guys can also use like if you have any attacks or whatever. Like we'll make it work somehow. Like we'll say, like you know, Joe, if you want to do like earth whatever, we'll make it. If you can explain it away, I'll find a skill that you can use.
Well, how about I use Streetwise to spot any escape routes?
That'd be dungeoneering.
I dungeoneer to see if we can find any escape routes.
Okay.
13?
Oh, that's a failure.
Oh, sorry everybody.
You asshole.
What do I see any? I don't see any. I just look around.
You wildly look around and panic. Like all you can see is the black iguana scorpion death coming towards you.
This isn't a big guy I can hit. This is a wave of things.
So we can fail before it's even my turn.
Yes.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
But you like what you can also do is that you can
go
burn
first.
an action point to redo. So I mean, if you wanted to redo that and burn.
Would I
an
do a
action
different
point,
skill or just re-roll that skill?
You'd be re-rolling that skill.
Oh, what the hell? I'll burn it. I try again. God damn it. 9.
Yeah.
With less success.
This dice is going away.
Okay. So Medrash like just quickly like just looks around and like just books it. Like he doesn't see anything. He just knows that the gnashing teeth and claws is not where he wants to be.
Oh.
All right.
It's strange.
Keyleth,
Seems-
it is your turn.
I'm gonna use nature skill, try and determine anything like what is the natural part of this gnashing teeth and claws to find a weakness, or if I can understand its motivations or what it wants.
Okay.
Our flesh.
20, because I got a 12.
Nice. Okay, that is a succeed. You look at it, and you know it's armored, but it looks like it's one of those things where you know from like being around the sea and stuff like that in your travels that it looks kind of like it could be boiled almost like within its own shell. Like it looks like it's acceptable to fire.
There you go.
So,
Why did you do that? Because I have ice breath, so shut up.
you're a dragon.
Dragon born.
Should have like the Bobby Drake like ice wall thing. All right, so
Lots of good ideas.
that
Tell me
means
why
that
that
it
won't
is
So
now,
it's some kind of crustacean, yeah?
yeah, basically it's like a type of poisonous crustacean.
So how many squares would you say they're away from us?
150 feet is what, 30 squares?
Too many
'Cause
squares.
each-
But I mean,
Square
they're
is-
quickly.
So they're
moving.
like way the fuck
So
over
could,
here.
could
Closing
this
the
is a skill check,
distance.
could I adjust a power?
If you have a power,
Oh,
well,
so is that a
explain it to
nature
me.
check?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but it's Joe's turn right now.
I'll
Doesn't
spend
help
it.
me.
All right, Cuthbad.
Just go for an easy one.
So here's the thing.
Murder
Yeah, thanks,
You
something.
pick the one that you have the best of, which is nature.
Yeah, so we can
Yeah,
win.
Or athletics. There you go.
Yeah, I would use
run away.
athletics.
Now you gotta think of a reason
Wow,
why
how
you would
athletic
use
could you be?
athletic.
He's an
Um,
athlete.
yeah,
Shaq
I climb
can-
mountains all day.
Shaq can take care of
I want to
himself.
see you
He's
climb a
huge.
mountain.
Okay.
I'm really good.
Yeah, I'm
So
trying to figure out how in the hell. Let's see. You said there was a bunch of pipes and shit everywhere, right?
right, and like basically like you're at like there's like a walkway around this big cistern thing, and like there's pipes, there's a bunch of different passages coming in. There's pretty much anything that you want to be there.
Are any of those pipes hot water?
I got an idea.
Are those pipes full of hot water?
That would be a
That
perception.
would be a perception roll to check.
You
You would have had to
bastard.
do that before, or you could do that as your roll.
Do that now.
And you have a good perception anyway.
Indeed. We may have found a way out. No, we haven't. On you, son of a bitch. You son of a bitch!
Oh.
11.
Do you want to burn an action point?
Say yes.
Yeah.
I did do that.
Do it. Yes. Yes, I do.
Don't pull a Blake.
Don't pull
I
it
mean a
back.
Midrash.
Don't pull it back.
Throw you out the window.
There's no one to bring us away.
Hey, that's
There
better.
we go.
20.
I'm gonna
You got 20?
Yeah.
Okay, so a perception. You actually like these are like some of them are like ice cold and like frosting, and then like some of them like you can just like feel like heat radiating off of them. Like
Is that a success?
oh, that is a success. Yes.
Hey.
It won't matter. You guys aren't gonna get the next two.
Oh.
Oh, you guys been rolling? I'm not scared.
All right. I'm guessing it's my turn, right?
Yes.
All right.
Oh wait. Yes.
Since I see these things barreling towards me, I'm gonna start jumping around to try to get behind everybody else and
So
try to get
acrobatics?
away. Yes, acrobatics.
You
I
good
am.
acrobatics?
So-
A 9.
He's a fucking rogue. He
Okay.
better.
So
That's a 14.
That's a failure.
I lose my action point.
Burn it.
Did I make the DC?
You!
He got 3 that time, listeners. First time it was a 5 on the dice.
Now he's
Now he
gone
walked-
forever.
I can hear him crying in the hallway.
All right, for everybody at home, the DC is a 15. Since you were right on that cusp.
Does he get it?
No, he doesn't get
No!
it. If in a world the 14 suddenly equals 15, yes, he would get it.
I can make it work. I can do some programming stuff.
I don't know if you can do that with dice. All right, so now it is Eau De Nil's turn.
Okay.
Come
I'm
on,
wondering
Noodles.
if I can use my burning hands, which is a fire. A gout of flame erupts from your hands and scorches nearby foes.
Yep, you'd have to roll an Arcana to cast a spell.
You could use it like on the water and start boiling it.
Got a +10.
as she picks up the die that we're using to mark her.
This
birth.
is my die.
I'm
Okay,
confused.
we'll use mine. That's fine.
Oh, I was gonna check.
You guys only got one success, right?
2.
No, we got 2.
16.
A 2.
One
Okay.
of
16.
somebody else.
16.
So
All right,
I succeeded.
yes, that succeeded. So what do you do with the burning
I-
And did you
hands?
succeed?
Send the flames at them.
Okay, so
I just send flames straight down that pipe and in through the water and on them and all that fun.
you hear like screeching and like popping as you you burn away a section of these guys, and they're still coming, but you took away a good amount of them. All right, so here we go, back at the top. We are 3 away from succeeding,
God.
1 away from failure.
No pressure.
Like,
You already burned your action point.
everything
I-
relies on you.
I take my sword and
What's your
I
strength?
Disembowel
kill
myself.
What's your strength?
strength mod's pretty good. It's my
So you
best.
could pull a pipe, the hot pipe down.
Well, no, you can't. You would want to use a skill. You wouldn't want to use a.
Yeah.
Oh, so strength won't work.
Would it be Arcana if I want to use my breath weapon, or would it be
What's your Arcana?
like not good? But
No.
well, I mean, what
Yeah.
would my
Yeah.
breath go with?
Well, let me see.
My dragon
I
breath.
would say nature.
Yeah,
I
bluff him.
guess.
What's your nature?
Bluff the scorpion
I don't know.
monsters.
He has my sheet.
My nature is 7. Pretty good. Use mine.
Oh yeah, well, we didn't talk about how you failed. So basically, Charlie Foe, before this, he's trying to hop over.
I
and
fall in
he
the
just-
water. That's
yeah,
all.
he collapses into the water.
Hits his head on a pipe.
I bet he just straight looked at me. He's like, "Oh, we forgot to mention how you suck."
I just look at him and I'm just shaking my head like, really? Really?
No, well,
Fuck you, Elvin chick. Fuck you.
Fuck you, your master's dead.
Yeah, it would have to be like nature or something.
I'm
You have
just-
all your skill points in
Ooh,
diplomacy.
ooh.
You could use diplomacy to rally your comrades.
I thought you were
Or-
about to say diplomatize. the
You
monsters.
could, I know, right?
Please don't eat us.
And they're just like, oh, well, you could have just asked. They turn around and leave.
Thank you for being polite to monster.
That monster foot card and wallet. Yeah, it seems a lot safer than trying to breathe on them. I noticed that the other guys have been doing well, aside from us who failed.
Who?
I go, all right, we can.
No, we haven't.
Well, we'll see how I roll first. So I'm gonna diplomacy my crew.
Aid our
Or-
beleaguered comrades.
You could pass your turn to somebody who has a
No.
thing. No.
That's a bitch move, trying to
You can't
pass
pull
a turn.
turns in skill challenges. And I
I'm
don't
not
know
taking a knee in this. What could be poo water.
Okay.
that Charlie's inhaling.
Inhale the poo.
Yeah.
Chivo it.
All right.
Hey.
Hey.
24
Yeah,
diplomacy.
that's so you're.
All right, team, we can do this.
And suddenly everybody just feels that surge of confidence from those 4 words. Apparently he's
Okay.
You
got an
guys
Alec-
are great.
he has an Alec Baldwin voice, and you're just.
They call me a
happy.
Papa Bear, Papa Dragon.
Okay, so that means that we are up to Bob.
Did we get success?
Yes, you do.
I moved it already.
Oh, you did?
You should have
I
just left
didn't
it so he
move
would
it
have.
at all.
Yeah.
You
nice try.
ruined it.
So we're at,
You
we
get a
gotta
one-
have
Two
two more success.
successes or one failure.
God
Okay.
damn it. You asshole. You're out of the way.
I'm gonna use
I'm to blame too.
Well, no.
I'm not. I
feel
don't
you,
wanna. I don't wanna brute strength a pipe off. I want to use a javelin and lever a pipe off, and I'm going to use an insight check to find the best place where I can jab a lever and then wrench a pipe down to throw scalding hot water on these guys.
That is completely fine.
And so my insight is plus 10. I burned my action point.
You're gonna burn your action point?
Yeah.
All right.
100%.
Normally I wouldn't let you do that on natural one, but I'll let you do it this time since it's the first skill challenge.
19.
Okay,
I would've-
that is a success.
I would have left if it landed on one again.
Oh,
Just
crap.
leave the room.
Oh.
No.
Apparently I'm
So,
useless.
so Bob uses his javelin and Keyleth uses his javelin and pries this thing off the wall, and the tunnel just fills with steam. It just starts shooting hot water and steam at these things, and you kind of hear the skittering, but it kind of stops. They don't want to walk through the steam. All right. So here we are. Moment of truth.
Wonder one.
One succeed, one failure away.
Sounds like
And
a
no
poster
action
for a
points.
movie.
Yeah, I know.
Battle of the night.
Oh, I thought
That's
you had
why
one.
I was pissed at you
Hey,
because
no
you don't
sports
have to do this again.
Oh man.
Oh, Joe doesn't have his action weight, does he?
Where'd it
He
go?
pulled the Blake.
No.
Oh.
Oh man.
The only
This
thing
is
you
it.
have good is
Yeah, let's put more
nature
pressure into it.
and
That's not awkward.
athletics.
I'm just trying to figure out how that would work. I mean,
Wait,
I
what?
figured you used your insight on the pipe, and I would rip the pipe off the wall, but I guess that works too.
You can help
I just
direct
thought
it.
you'd just think
So
of a
wait,
way
what-
to make it work.
Yeah, I mean,
I know,
like,
I'm
You can
trying
you
to
can help
think of a way.
direct that
No, I
pipe
mean-
over some more so you can get more.
Blake
You
did
can bend it more.
diplomacy to make us happy.
Yeah, it
No,
was pretty
so
lame.
what?
Not
what do you have
happy.
that's
That was
strong?
pretty
I
lame.
bolstered it. I bolstered.
Yeah, that was pretty
Shut up.
stupid.
I quit this game.
that's fine. It's not
during
going
his
to affect the
turn,
team that
during
much.
his turn, I murder myself with my sword.
Rage quit.
Okay.
Alright,
So,
so
Rage quit.
what are you going to do?
Shit.
Usually do one of your
This is
next
Not really
based
rage
ones.
quit.
that
I
take
know.
number
I'm
one.
just trying to figure out how either athletics or nature would help.
Nature.
You
Wait,
already
didn't
used-
you
you already
roll?
used
Didn't you
nature,
roll
right?
athletics last time?
No,
I
you rolled
rolled
that.
what was it?
Perception.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so what
That
can
was-
you
yeah,
do with
to
nature?
discover-
You can see like
I mean, you could use
could-
athletics to like grab someone and like jump across the cistern. I mean, like there's a bunch of different
maybe
stuff.
you
could
want to throw someone.
We all look at Charlie.
I don't see how that would help.
I
as
dare you.
funny as that would
I-
be.
Is there a
Or
way
you know
you
what?
could, like,
Maybe use
use
your
your...
strength checks to pick him up out of the water from his fall. His horrible, horrible fall.
You can find a way to,
What?
find a way
What's
to
your
push the
strength?
steam
Well,
forward.
so like we'll say because
10.
Charlie's like fell into the water, that like the current is actually pulling him towards the
Yeah.
cistern drop.
Oh, you bastard!
So
Now
maybe-
I have to save
No, I
him.
mean like he's hanging on the side there. I mean like he's fine. You can
And you
save him
grab
if
him.
you want. You don't have to. He can probably pull himself up when the
Here's
the
your
danger
10%.
has passed.
Nah, the hell with it. I roll to save Charlie foe.
Okay, that's gonna be what?
Athletics.
Okay.
If you fail this, I swear to God, I will.
Not only will Charlie die.
I will you're no
Roll
longer my
well.
friend.
Hey! 26! Nope.
Not only did we stop the chittering horde, but we saved Charlie.
I swear to God, any bro hugs will be met with a hammer.
like
Not in game either.
Cuthbad, like he takes his thing and he swings.
takes his thing.
He takes his hammer and he swings and knocks some pipes off, but at the same time, like he manages to bring it low enough where Charlie Foe can actually grab onto the end of this hammer, swing himself back up.
I could attempt a stealth check to hide behind him while I didn't know the skittering is still going on.
Well,
I don't care at this point.
Stop Stop it.
The
No,
extra
stop rolling.
pipes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
We lose anyway somehow. It would happen.
The extra pipes manage to like make even more hot water come out and just blast these things. You just hear screeching and then this scurrying away as these things run the opposite way and just disappear. So right now you guys are basically safe from death,
Skittering hordes.
the skittering horde, and you are at the edge of this big pit right now in the sewers looking for the original drag thack.
Can we take some of the bodies? Because he said he used them for potions. Maybe we can.
We have to
Yeah.
cross the scalding water though.
Yeah, you'd have to get through the boiling steam.
Oh, I should have gotten that damn hand thing. Damn hand thing! I didn't
Hey,
get.
Yeah,
last
that
breath.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Ice Cube man. Nah.
Freeze
Well,
it for a moment.
actually, right now is a really good place to stop
Oh, thank you.
because we're about an hour and 20 minutes into it.
Woo.
So, yeah, good job. All of you guys listening at home, thank you for tuning in to NaturalOnes podcast.
Thank
and
you.
we will not see you next week. You'll hear from us. And, all right. Does anyone...
Bye.
Last time we recorded, like, I cut Andrew off
All the
like,
good
mid-sentence and he cried.